Hello, people.
Hello,
I have Deku with
I'm
me.
here. Yes. Yeah, am I supposed to say something else? Or, well,
I don't know. That works.
cool.
But anyway, we're not playing Zelda because I'm just in a weird place. So we're playing Death and Taxes instead.
Hooray.
We're on day 8.
Tax those deaths.
It's been like 2 months since we played this, so I don't entirely remember everything that we did.
I didn't even know you played it originally, so I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, so it was the last game we played during the Ukraine bundle stream.
Gotcha, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's when we played it.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. Hey, Destroyer, at long last I have acquired the Switch OLED, and with it, full access to my Switch library.
Alright.
Also, anything we can do to help you out of this weird place and into a more enjoyable... Yes! Comment as we play Death and Taxes. I guess that's the best thing that you guys can do to help me out.
I'll do my best. You got me looking at my computer again.
Death and taxes, which always happens.
Hey! That got really loud. That's better. Thank you, Foxy, for that, how many month resub? 42-month resub.
Jeez.
That is a lot of, I am the knight.
Stubbage.
Let's see, which head do we want here?
The blue one. I'm not looking at the stream, so I just guessed that there might be a blue one.
There's a few blue ones.
Okay, go for blue number 2.
I kind of like the I am the knight cat.
Why did you ask me?
Lit. Ooh, that one, that's nice. But then again, which suit? I kind of do like the punk rock suit. Can we go back to punk rock? Or is it pop punk? It's pop punk. Yeah, I like this. So I guess that's okay. Didn't see it, but I saw the trailer that came of it for the Monster Hunter expansion.
Ooh. I'm so excited for that.
Yeah, honestly, so as far as a direct, it was an okay direct. But as far as a partner showcase, hands down, the best partner showcase we've ever had.
Definitely, because they had a lot of like high-end stuff in there.
Yeah.
There was one game that I was really interested in. That wasn't like a really big one that people are all talking about. I don't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. But it's the one where the girl crash lands on the planet, and it's basically just like a maze every time you go in. But it changes every time. It's like a mixture between a roguelike and Pokemon, from what I understand. So that's exciting. And it came out today, actually, so I need to check that out.
Phone's ringing. Okay. So, let's see. Culture Mag. Editorial by youth psychologist inspires anti-bullying movement. I assume that's from something that we did in the last stream. MeTube, our most popular video of the month. Janitor chasing a single leaf for 3 hours.
I'd watch it.
Urban air quality worsening, stress levels of citizens rising. Are leaf blowers the cause? A major outbreak of salmonellosis hits Cosmopolis City. Hundreds of infected so far. That's not good.
I mean, it's good for you. You're in business.
Painter dead from breathing in too many toxic fumes released by their experimental paints. So I think we did get rid of a painter. And look, we got a squeaky toy.
Yeah, squeaky toy.
We got our radio. Let's see which radio station's the best. That's not too bad. Oh, we got Best Newcomer, presented to Grim Reaper for your contribution to the killing of many humans. That is just really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have here? We have our that. Let's see, that's the book here. Oh, that's the voter thing, so we can vote on stream.
Ooh.
Oh. Well, that this is not good. Uh-oh. The game just crashed.
Oh, Jesus. Off to a great start.
Off to a glorious start. I don't think this is made by the same one that did Papers, Please, although Papers, Please is wonderful.
Let's find out.
Okay. Okay, well, we already checked all these. You want to put that back.
Papers, Please was created by 3909 LLC.
I'm just going to put this in here. Okay, let's see. Here's our, so Morning Grim, a whole week already. My, the time flies. Well, more tasks straight ahead. I think we are making a difference. So let us continue with what we are doing. Quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans ages between 35 and 60 if possible. So we have to kill 3 humans and spare anyone between 35 and 60. Okay, let's see what we got here. We have Johann Zeiss, age 19, so he is not in that must-save category. A student. Also, let's just check really quickly. We have to kill 3 humans out of 5. So we can only spare 2. Johann is doing okay in school, and they've even gained a couple of good friends, one of whom they have a crush on. Their parents are about to leave town, which means it's about time to throw a huge party.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Well, you know, that party's probably not going to be that good. People are probably going to die there. We might want to stop that before it happens. Okay, this guy here, Juan Alejandro Dominguez, he falls in that must-save category. Juan worked as he's a retired diplomat. Juan worked as a diplomat in southern Palagua. I'm probably terribly butchering that, for over 20 years, spending this time drinking heavily. Yet they were never recalled from the position. Then they decided for an early retirement. These days they work as a yacht captain, taking tourists, dolphin spotting off the coast of Malaya. They still drink like a sponge.
Well, Dave, it's always good to stay hydrated, so good on them.
So you're just going to go in the most likely spared category. This is not a must spare. Lewis Noon is a roadie, age 30. Hey, Bob! 14-month resub.
Wow. Very time.
What?
Much supporting. Wow.
Very time, much supporting. Thank you, Bob. Being a roadie sometimes feels like a thankless job, but you basically handle every part of a concert production, but get very little glory or recognition for all that backbreaking labor. Lewis doesn't complain, but does dream of bigger things. And you know, I really want to give Lewis that opportunity to get to bigger things. I'm going to put him over here on the potential save pile. Mercury, Saint, Ionas? I don't know. Save between 35 and... So this is in the should probably save category. A motivational speaker. Nature was not stingy when it came to granting charisma unto Mercury. A true silver tongue, this smooth talker could convince anyone to do almost anything. As such, they found their calling in being a motivational speaker. Recently, they've included proselytizing into their What is that word? But yes, Boar is right. Self-help BS. Oh, I hate it when they put you in these situations. It's like, do you save, or I'm gonna put in my potential not save. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that name. Age 66, engineer, musician, part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instrument out of scrap. It's favorite part. Why do I want? Oh,
You have to kill him now because you love him.
I mean, the two they want me to save is the this guy, the diplomat, the drunk diplomat, and the self-help guy. Like, two people that I wouldn't really... Okay. We can... Do I have this set up where we can use this book? Do I have this set up?
I do not know. All I know is that I probably shouldn't be helping you because I would tell you to kill everybody that you want to live.
Somebody type in ! Die or ! Spare and see what happens. Oh, yeah, it works. Cool. But no, like, okay, so we're at a point now where we can either choose to actually make the decisions based upon our own conscience or do what our boss, Fate, has told us to do. So...
My conscience says kill. My other conscience says spare.
We've been following the rules on this playthrough. Let's continue to follow those rules. And then we'll play it through it again, and we'll see what happens if we do our own thing. But right now, it's the two... These two that we want to spare. I don't want to... So... Die... 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 And we're gonna spare these two. What am I doing? What terrible things am I doing?
Playing a video game. Wait, did you kill the musician?
Yes.
Good. I mean, so sorry for you.
That hurt. That hurt to do.
Oh, he's cool.
Hey, he's really cool. Oh yeah, I need to go over here to the Cerberus Den. Oh, can I not do that? No, it's not the weekend. I think I have the weekend to do that.
I don't know, but Grimmy over there is having the time of his life.
Okay, do I have something new that I can wear?
I have midnight.
Yeah, I don't think I do. All right, let's go to Fate's office.
Grim. Yes, there you are. Good, good. Okay, now, listen up. Great work today. You fulfilled your tasks adequately, and all that. However, an emergency has occurred which requires my utmost attention, and I must depart for a couple of days.
Oh, what kind of an emergency?
Okay, listen up and keep this to yourself.
You're not actually watching what's going on, are you, Deku?
No, I see it.
Okay.
I just started watching.
Scientists at the Sid Polar Terminal Reset Base found...
Do you want me to voice him or what?
Strange.
No, it's
a whole kilometer under the
It's got a
ice
voice
sheet.
actor.
Oh, it does. Okay.
This is a matter most peculiar and could prove informative. Anyway,
Interesting.
while I am gone, another will be in charge.
Uh-oh.
Even though you passed the evaluation, I cannot leave you without any supervision. You will have more freedom, sure, but it is not limitless.
I like his cat.
Therefore, you will have to continue your daily reports as usual.
I thought it was wearing
I will be informed of your
bow tie.
progress.
or not, just like a regular tie. But
It's a
not.
bow tie and a cat.
Quite so. And
You know, it's
you
just
are
a
already
really big,
acquainted.
shiny
You will report to Lady Poddington.
collar tag.
I'm reporting to his cat.
Let's go. His name is Mr. Poddington.
Lady Poddington.
Lady Poddington. Sorry, my bad.
Now I can go back down here. I can't afford anything.
Steal the money.
Okay. All right, let's see what happened yesterday. Spirit Portal. Join Mercury on the path of glory. A commune for those who seek the revelation. And the ship sails on. Drunk captain crashes straight into coastal rocks, injuring many. Yeah, if we had taken out the captain, we would have prevented that. The Harvest Festival starts in a few weeks. Bring your largest vegetables to the contest. The farmer with the biggest vegetable gets a big cash prize.
I like cash.
Submissions for My Ordinary Day photography contests now open. Okay. Interesting. So, right after I left, mere moments it seems to me, something happened at the plant department. Do not ask. As such, I need you to fill in today basically as a grim for them. I hope it's okay. Quota for the day, 3 plants have to die.
No, not the plants.
So we have to kill 3 plants. Cucurbito Peppo 421. Age 2, position bodybuilder. It's an extremely large pumpkin weighing in at almost half a ton and still growing. It lives in a local sustainable farm. Lately, the farm has had problems with flooding, which has destroyed many of the other pumpkin plants.
So if we kill that one, then
And we have this.
but that one's pretty.
Known as white snake root or richweed, is a plant that grows on a cow pasture. It is a half a meter tall and has small white flowers. It is almost ready to release its small seeds with fluffy white tails in the wind. How many plants have to? 3 plants. So something tells me to kill this one. I want to save the pumpkin because, you know, it's got to win that prize for being the biggest vegetable.
Not only that, but if that one dies, then all the other pumpkin, like, they don't have any more food.
One of the beautiful small rose bushes on the display window of the flower shop. It is in dire need of repotting or just getting planted in the ground, at least for a little while. You know, it's about to die anyway. I'm going to put you in the maybe. I'll put you up here with Sir Squeakers. Cannabis is an industrial hemp plant used for making clothes from its fibers. It is young, yet growing rapidly due to the extreme amount of fresh organic fertilizer being provided by its farmers.
That is not what cannabis is used for, but go ahead.
We'll put you up with Mr. Squeakers. And known as Lisa, is the houseplant of a photography student. In many cases, it has been over or underwatered. However, it has quite a high tolerance for neglect and poor growing conditions. Its main hobbies are photosynthesis and people watching. I'm going to save this one. This is the photographer's. You know, I feel like that one's going to be saved. So one of these two. No, both of these two I think have to die. Yeah, I think that these are the 3 plants that are going to die. Mr. Squeakers protects the cannabis. All right. All right, these are our 3 deaths here.
Them.
And then these 2 shall live. And a choice is made. Let's go report.
What if you don't make any choices?
The cat sits behind the table, very serious and official-like, ignoring your presence. I'm gonna call it incredibly cute and fluffy. Slowly, the cat turns her head towards you, her eyes blazing with annoyance. Meow, she mutters, and then places her paw up on some documents littering the table. The cat repeats a sequence of contented meows. She then curls back into a ball and closes her eyes. I bought you a gift. I'm going to give you rubber gerbil. Lady Poddington's eyes grow wide and dark as you place the gerbil on the table. She pats the chew toy with her paw. Squeak, the rubber toy squeaks eerily. Okay, see you tomorrow. The cat eagerly stares at the toy gerbil, fully ignoring your... Wait, did I just give her my toy gerbil that says on my desk?
Yeah.
I just gave up Mr. Squeakers.
Yep.
No! No! Oh! I didn't realize that's what I was doing.
Foxy
I
is
just
mad.
gave up Mr. Squeakers.
What did you think the gerbil meant?
I don't know. Oh.
Friend, your visit's like the sun. Regular. And warms the room.
Well, you can buy the pumpkin.
What's this do? Used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. Use only once. Okay, so it's use only once thing. So it looks like we can be a pumpkin head.
You see,
Let's
you
see
need
what
the
this
pumpkin
thing-
head.
I'm gonna save it for that other thing.
Or not, I guess.
Oh, is Mr. Squeakers truly gone? Oh, Mr. Squeakers is gone.
Yep.
That is truly sad. Okay, let's see what happened today. Organic Farming Association warns against over-fertilizing plants with local horse manure. The Harvest Festival contest first prize goes to our local pumpkin farmer. The prize will help us repair the flood damage and keep our business afloat. Okay, we did some good there. Many people in hospital with poisoning from cow's milk. Ooh, I thought we killed that plant. Serial killer found and arrested near prestigious White Tower College. Victims' families relieved to finally make peace. Economic hardships claim another small local business. Flower shop goes bankrupt. Flower shop went bankrupt because we killed the rose plant. Come on, ace pilots to host the dazzling air show. Wow. Okay, instructions. All right, we are back to normal. The plant department got their act together. You, however, should be intimately familiar with the drill by now. We mitigate chaos, we bolster order, etc. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. So this is like Papers, Please, but with a... Yeah, it is kind of like Papers, Please with a different flavor. Okay, let's see. 2 humans have to die. So let's see. Here we have Kevin Mason, an Air Force captain. Kevin, born and raised at the McIntyre Air Base, loves the thrill of flying planes, intense combat situations. Their family has a history of military service. Kevin is dedicated to their spouse and 7-year-old child, rarely taking any time for themselves. Kevin sounds like a pretty good guy. You know, I'm gonna put Kevin in the in the save pile, especially since their air show tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah, Destroy. I mentioned that. So I think Kevin's gonna be in the air show. We're gonna want to keep that. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past. Once they've always kept to themselves, every day it gnaws at them, causing intense sorrow that can never be alleviated. To sum it all, they've become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Was there something in here about... I guess not. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna succumb to his addiction here. That's gonna take his life. Temo Warden. People make a lot of juvenile jokes when it comes to sheep farming, which really gets under Temo's skin. Sheep farming is an important provider of meat, milk, and fiber, even parchment. Temo really cares for their flocks, though, and their sheep are very healthy. You know, Tamo deserves to live. Tamo definitely, yeah, bah, that's right. And now, Alida Lyers, a science teacher. Alida is the type of science teacher communicator who enjoys having their pupils do a diverse array of experiments, with some more explosive than others. No need to worry, though, they adhere to safety regulations mostly. I feel like we need to stop a disaster before it starts. I think we know who we're killing here. So, you die. You die. And these two are going to live.
Hooray.
All right, choice is made. Let us report. No, Mr. Squeakers!
Mr. Squeakers is dead. And it's all your fault.
You sure enjoy bashing that toy. Oh. No, Mr. Squeakers. The toy doesn't seem to enjoy you bashing it, though. The cat stares at you, her eyes narrowed. Ooh. Huh? Slowly, the cat rotates her head while continuing to stare right at you. It almost looks like there's a ghostly, mischievous grin on her face. With majestic grace, the cat lowers her head onto a pile of documents. The cat notes while casually twirling around her spot, pawing at the table. I'll take this to mean that I'm doing well. The cat carelessly stretches and shakes herself, seeming more or less pleased. Okay. A swift nod toward the door with her head makes it clear you should be leaving. I want to try and get Mr. Squeakers back. Like, that's my mission, to get Mr. Squeakers back. Ah.
Ah, perhaps ye require a delightful gift for a significant friend.
Okay, buddy, what do you have here? I want the snow globe. Alright, it's in the day. I see domestic donkeys and their wild relative Damara zebra on a weekly basis, but I almost never see members of the true horse family. Oh, wait, that was my stop. Okay, let's see what we have to deal with today. Put my muns up. Okay, what's going on? Fancy Flying convinces government to increase funds of all-purpose fighter aircraft research. Research has been struggling due to aircraft being bad at literally everything. Explosion enthusiastic teacher accidentally blows their entire home to smithereens. Yeah. Unidentified body found in a lake, accidental drowning presumed. Okay, I think we did good. I do think we did pretty good. Okay, your hands will be kept mighty busy today. What the darn have you been up to over at the office? From what I can see, the data, it looks like you a proper mess. What? A total of 7 humans have to die. At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die, and spare any retired people if possible. What's with this red one? Why are you red? Oh, interesting. Michael has been a dedicated worker at the... Okay, Grim, yes you, listen up. Why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today, all of them. Prove you're not completely useless. Oh, okay, interesting.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do now.
I wish I could help you, but I can't see the stream.
Hey, Foxy.
I can't mute. I can't mute the stream and watch on mobile, unfortunately, while I'm in the chat.
At least 2 humans with a religious background have to die. So this says... I want you to doom all the profiles today. Okay. I want to know what you think, chat. So type die to doom all the profiles, or type spare to follow the rules and leave one alive. Let's see what you guys have to say. Foxy Deku, what do you guys think? Should we follow this? Should we follow the rules? Do what we're supposed to. Be a good Grim and trust the note that we're given every day, or do we do what this red note suggests and go rogue?
What day are we on?
It's like day 10 or 11 or something like that.
Okay, and what was the red letter saying?
So the red letter said, why are you such a tool, sitting at your desk, going over all the profiles like a mindless drone? It's time to break the rules. I want you to doom all the profiles today, all of them. Prove you're not completely useless.
I like being called a tool. But I'm also just like, feels like whoever is saying it is goading, and I don't like goading. Kind of just want to kind of spite them. Just like, no, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the rules on it. 'Cause he hasn't, even though I don't like the Grim Reaper boss, he's not bad.
Yeah, this note isn't giving me a good reason to trust it yet.
Yeah, I don't trust the red letter yet, so I say continue on the good path right now.
So spare any retired people if possible. So you're retired, so you can go on this. What else do we have? Judge, sect member, priest, ex-child actor. As a child, Balthazar starred in a series of somewhat popular, if critically lambasted films. Mockery and the subsequent demand to prove themselves ruined their psyche, and they soon spiraled into alcoholism and drug abuse. until they met Mercury, who invited them to join all the downtrodden at the Path of Glory commune. I have a feeling we should have taken out Mercury when we had the chance. So, this retired person we're thinking about sparing, estranged from their grandchild in life, Jop dreams of gaining their favor in, or more specifically after death, by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace, a deed hard to perform while they live due to the restraining order. So that basically says Jop wants to die. Jop actually wants to die.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the only ones we're sparing.
Well, can't always get what you want.
That's right. Okay. So we are going to doom all the rest. That's 1, 2, 3.
I say if he comes back on our thing and we are going rogue anyway, we need to go rogue.
4, 5, 6. And 7. And retired is going to live. All right, let's see what happens.
Good luck.
As you enter, you see the cat prone and eyeing the rubber toy with the utmost suspicion. Give me back, Mr. Squeakers. All of a sudden, she turns her attention to you, a devious glimmer in her eyes. What is going on here? The cat continues to stare, her tail waggling in a manner that seems pleased. Ugh, all those deaths, that was awful. Lady Poddington sits in silence, an accusatory look in her eyes. Hey now, I'm not to blame. The cat continues her silence. How could I have caused this? I do what I'm told. The cat slowly rotates her head to the right. Oh, did I cause all these deaths? The cat slowly rotates her head to the left. Why am I even yelling at a cat anyway? The cat blinks. Okay, fine. I need to contact Fate. I need answers. The cat stretches her paw at the odd-looking telephone on the table. Yes, Foxy?
Yelling at a cat seems pretty normal. I was just saying, yelling at a cat seems normal.
Or maybe I should just keep this to myself and going with my own death. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and call? Or should I just leave it alone? What do you think? To pick up the receiver or not?
So what does calling Fate do again?
Basically just calling Fate and saying, hey, look, you left the office, you left your cat in charge of the office and it's getting chaotic.
Did he tell us to call him if anything gets too chaotic?
Nope.
Ugh. God, bosses and their unreliability of leaving information. Ugh.
I'm just gonna go on with my own death.
Yeah, just go on right now.
Squeakers squeaked. Oh, I'm sorry, Squeakers.
Give him back! How dare you, Baku, give him this Squeakers like that?
Aye, this port offers the best
This
trades
is
in the
Squeakers.
universe.
Oh, we can almost get the snow globe. What's this stuff here? Unholy smokes. It's a clothing. We'll just leave it. We're gonna get our snow globe next time.
Yay!
Is this open yet? No, it's not open yet.
So, Mr. Squeakers? Mr. Squeakers? Mr. Squeakers? You here? I demand Mr. Squeakers back.
Okay, let's see what we got. Ex-child actor found dead at the Path of Glory commune after police raid drug overdose suspected. Mass suicide found at the Path of Glory. Entire commune dead by what looks like an overdose at the behest of noted speaker and cult leader Mercury Saint. That's what all the deaths was about. It was a mass suicide. Flexing gone wrong. Local pool cleaner drowns while showing off muscles. Are there anomalies at the construction site? Security guard vanishes in the night. Black holes set to end all life. The prison system has failed society. The conditions in most prisons are abhorrent and only create more criminal behavior. Okay, interesting. Okay, the world is a wondrous thing. Oh, what I have seen out here. Now, do try to balance out the turmoil of yesterday. Success can be forged with but a handful of deaths, yes? So, quota for the day, 3 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a law background. So I have to spare anything with a law background. 3 have to die. Okay, let's see here. So, police officer, grim, serious, heavy-handed. Officer Coffin has been described in this manner in almost every Yeah. They seem to get along with other police officers, but often have conflicts with those in charge. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. But you are a police officer, so you should be spared. Prison guard, Alex Mahmoud. I know that's how you say that name because our landlord in North Carolina was Mahmoud.
Oh, nice.
This is Alex Mahmoud. Alex is no stranger to some good old ultra violence, taking some ultra bribes and succumbing to some ultra temptations. They also donate regularly to a dog shelter and sometimes work as a volunteer in a soup kitchen. I have a feeling if we got rid of some of these guys that the prison system would get better. But we're supposed to save everybody with a law background. Matthias Ulium.
Most likely.
It has been said that Matthias talks too much. However, they themselves think they may not be talking enough at all. Space radiation is their passion, and they are endlessly fascinated by black holes. I think Matthias is going to need to die. A pharmacist. Roy Zweig? Let's say Zweig. Roy's job is to recommend which over-the-counter medicines people should take. After getting some extra money from several herbal supplement producers, they now exclusively suggest that real drugs contain chemical elements and naturals. No. You are not. You are saying that for personal gain. You are leading people astray. You done.
Goodbye, Mr. I'm going to give the wrong information.
Currently incarcerated at the local jail for producing hard drugs at the organic synthesis lab they had access to as a chemistry student. They still dream of finishing their degree program after getting out of jail. Now wishes to become a diplomat as they are constantly negotiating gang deals in jail and surviving. Sorry, one of your gang deals is going to go sideways. And this is a pilgrim. Nobody really knows when Tedder started their pilgrimage, but it is speculated they have been walking along various pilgrimage paths, helping random strangers and right wrongs from... You deserve to live. I'm just going to say, straight up, you're doing good stuff. You deserve to live. 3 have to die. We have our 3 right here. And then we have our lives right here. All right, let's hope for the best. Mr. Squeakers! The cat seems to be in slumber, occasionally emanating a soft snore-like purr. Seemingly in sleep, she swings her languid paw at the rubber toy.
Steal it back.
The toy laments their misery. What are you, rubber toy? The toy squeaks out a reply. The cat slams her paw down on the noisy gerbil. Okay. This is just properly... I'm getting a bit of a bad feeling. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, there we go. Lady Ponnington lifts up her paw, then pauses. Time seems to grind to a halt, until she finally whacks her paw at the toy, knocking it flying off the table. Squeak, the toy proclaims as it falls somewhere on the ground, hidden from your vision. Sluggishly, the cat turns to sniff the usual pile of documents. The cat continues inspecting the documents for a few seconds, then turns away, seemingly pleased. Hey, can I ask you some questions instead? The cat stares at you, slowly blinking. What do you think of fate? The cat notes melodiously. She blinks at you, perplexed. Well, what do you think of death? The cat shakes herself in a manner which seems entirely imperceptible, or indecipherable. She blinks at you, perplexed. But what do you think of the common systems of taxation? Meow, the cat meows. I mean taxing the impoverished, giving cuts and benefits to the already rich. The cat looks at you quizzically. Okay, let's see. The whole setup only creates a trickle-up system were it equal to begin with. Eat the rich, that's what I've always said. Without taxes, I could sleep on my pile of money. I don't really understand. Okay, I'm going to do the trickle-up. The cat absentmindedly poking the papers on the table is absentmindedly poking the papers on the table with her paw. I'm glad you agree, cat. The cat is starting to nod off, and technically that has nodding in it, so it signals agreement. She blinks at you, perplexed. Well, that was informative. I'll be going now. This whole cat thing is funny. We can go get our snow globe.
Ahoy, matey! What can old Mortimer offer?
A fidget
you today?
spooner. It's a fidget spinner. It spins and whirs, it clicks and clacks, very soothing and helpful. Oh no! Oh, this is hard, guys. Do I get the fidget spinner, the cape, or the snow globe? What do you think?
Snow.
Think snow globe?
You need it for place.
Well,
Mr.
scuttle me both,
Squeakers.
why don't you? Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean. But 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous globe. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week later.
Okay, interesting story. All right. Yeah, it's a snow globe. Okay, local teen perishes in hospital after mishap with high voltage hyperboloid. Police officer finally arrested for spousal abuse. Ah. It's a travesty this arrest took so long. The departments have been covering for Officer Coffin for years. The peaceful pilgrim rights another wrong. Oh, good. Prison guard arrested after beating a cornered prison guard to prisoner to death. Aw, we could have prevented. Oh, but the we killed the prisoner as well. So yeah, we said that the prisoner was going to die. That's how the prisoner died. Chemistry puns gone wrong. Inmate at local jail stabbed to death. Oh no, there's the inmate that died. Fracking linked to earthquakes. New research confirms. Okay, interesting. Lucky day, or is it? Ah, the unjustly denigrated unlucky number 13. I fail to see the relevance of this kind of numerology. It is but a day, like all the other days. Quota for the day. A total of 3 humans have to die. Humans in the field of religion have to die. Spare any humans with an artistic background. Okay. Achak is a lumberjack and he's okay. Achak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Destroya, should we leave him alone or should he die? What do you think, Destroya? I'm just going to put him over here because I already know what Destroya is going to say. Destroy it and easy eliminate. Okay, an oil fracker. Rajesh. Rajesh is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of the fracking firm someday. So we do know from this that fracking is linked to earthquakes. I would love to say we're going to take out Rajesh, but I don't know that we can actually say that yet. Rafika is an aerodynamics engineer. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. That's an easy save. That is a very easy save. Oh, yeah, I have to spare anything with an artistic background. A vicar. Jesse's committed to writing the perfect sermon and are thus oblivious to the turmoil at home. Their spouse is fighting a substance abuse problem, and their children are planning debauched parties. Luckily, Jesse just found a new maid with unusual but effective methods for keeping things under control. Yeah, I'm just going to put you up here. I don't like that. There's another priest. Rasa has tried to be a steward guide to the spiritually lost for over 40 years. They've always been open-minded toward philosophical criticisms. Now, in their old age, are growing doubtful about religion in general. They're also suspicious of the fundamental dogma that's been slowly creeping into theology. But as a priest, you know the rules today, you gotta go up here. A musician, you're gonna be saved. Still a part-time scholar, part-time engineer, and part-time musician who delights in building their own musical instruments out of scrap and spare parts. Oh, haven't I seen it? Yeah, you've been here before, and you know what? You're gonna squeak by yet again. Paul. After reading The Truth Explorer of anomalous disappearance of a security guard at a construction site, Paul sprung into action. They do not care for mysteries, for there's always some logical explanation behind it all, usually related to their favorite topic, political corruption. Yeah, you can probably... So we have 4 humans slated to die, and our quota is 3. What happens if we get an extra one? Because I'll be honest, I really want to take out Achak. I think I will. I think we'll see what happens if we take out 4. It has destroy, you're right. Because I want to take out the oil fracker. I want to take out the... Yeah, I feel like I want to do that. So let's kill these 2. And then the 2 priests. And then we're going to save these 3 right here. Live, and live. And we're going to hope that taking out 4 instead of 3 doesn't return to bite us. The cat lounges at the table, brushing her ear with her paw, and she's got Mr. Squeakers! Without even glancing at the documents, she grumbles a sequence of Oh, she's not happy. She's not happy. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Squeakers. Cat rolls her eyes, which is admittedly a very bizarre thing to observe. She's not happy. I think I messed up. I think she is Oh! I didn't get paid anything. I totally screwed up the day. I shouldn't have killed 4. I should have only killed 3. Yeah, she was very pissed off. Okay, the bar's open.
But then I heard that it's actually kind of like an
Time to drain the sorrows away of not getting
literal
money.
nothingness. Can you believe it? Yeah, I think it's pretty implausible myself, but who the heck knows?
An enthralling hypothesis. By all accounts, although I also perceive it to be dubious. We're not dealing with science fiction. This is just the afterlife. I imagine it's something rather mundane. I've heard it suggested it might be heterochromia.
Listen on their conversation.
That'd be hella sweet. Would make Fate look very stylish. Fits the whole sui generis vibe. One thing's for certain, the glasses are not there because of his eyesight. Don't make any sense. Right? Right?
Oh, certainly, Sherry. How strange it would be. An eternal, omnipotent force with poor vision. Quite a twist of fate, yes?
Ugh. Don't you, have anything in the archive? I'd be disappointed if we never got to the bottom of this. There's gotta be a way to find out.
Interesting.
It's conceivable. I'll have to search through some of our primordial sources. I'll get back to you if I happen to find anything. For now, seems you have a fresh patron to attend to.
Right. Hey there! You're the new grill I've heard about. I'm Sari. Welcome to the Cerberus's den.
Hi, Sari.
Finally decided to come around, eh?
Yeah, I guess I missed this place earlier.
And we're all sad that you did, eh? In any case, what can I get you?
What's the deal with Lady Poddington?
Fate's cat? She's an adorable furball, ain't she? Always skulking around in search of mischief. She sneaks down here, too, so I feed her a few morsels.
I don't trust that cat.
How could you not? Those big eyes, that fluffy fur. She's a real softie. It's nice she keeps Fate company. Fate's archaic. All those aeons might not be good for the, mentality. What else you got in mind?
Someone contacted me using a profile. Yes.
What did this mysterious entity want?
Asked me to mark everyone to death.
And you following, or what?
Not telling. Could be dangerous.
You're already dead, ain't you? What's the worst that could happen?
She's got a good point there.
Elsewise, truth be told, I'm of little help. I don't know what goes around in the office, I just own the den. What else you got in mind?
Who else works in the office?
Heck, were I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got you Reapers in all the myriad departments, the Custodian Legion, the weariless data grinders of the Calculatorium, the Abysmal Archive with its archivists. Cadaver Resources, they're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues.
I really like the voice actor they've got for the Sherry here.
Middle management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us, basically ever. Same with Fate. Many of the regular workers come by the den though, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink.
What's your poison?
Just a
Going
simple
straight
milk.
edge. I get where you're coming from.
I'll drink it alone. Tastes like milk. Your tip jar is pretty neat.
Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while. Au revoir,
I'll be going now.
Lil Reaper.
I really do like her. She's cool. Alright, what about you?
Accentuate the morphological field. Some reclassification of the framing stratum. Ah, I should have known. Scaffolding of the antediluvian complex. Oh, maybe. Meta-resonance trigger.
I'm gonna do the It's You.
An amazing feat, young spawnling. Oh, yes, that is I down in the depths. I am the prime curator of the Abysmal Archive. The archive of all existence.
It's an archivist.
All the bits I've managed to catalog thus far. Did you know there is a lot of existence?
What happened to Legolas? That's a good question. I figured as much.
More than you are able to conceive. But never mind all that. I shouldn't disturb you with ancient accounts. As you're talking to one of the archive, I suppose you have numerous questions. Worldly questions. I'm happy to oblige. What is it you wish to learn?
Hello?
Hello? Hey, Deku.
There we go.
Okay, what's going on in the archive?
Much can be told. Alas, you're not of the correct conviction to learn it all.
Suffice to say, the archive holds and protects matters concerning the entire cosmos.
What do you mean by correct conviction?
Young Spawn, your mind is pierced by disorder and volatility.
So how many people have you killed so far, and how many of them are stupid but fun?
A lot and a lot.
Your personality is unstable and vague, sealed from those around you. Seek out a
Interesting.
more balanced ethos, and you may get to peek deeper into the Abysmal Archive.
How big is the archive?
Immeasurable these days. What little you see down in the cellar is but a tiny corner.
And what is it you do in the archive?
There's a lot to do. I gather, protect, and curate. It must be kept in order to guarantee optimal research conditions. You see, many archives are also research centers. Others come to examine our files, trying to find interesting new topics. Or they rediscover old themes and ideas. Tons of fun,
We also provide population data for the calculatorium.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
Tell me of the history of the office.
Our most venerable tower of drudgery, where all fortunes get decided.
How old is this place?
This place in particular, hundreds of years. You think that's not very long, don't you? Yeah, well, we had to relocate. The original place got too cramped due to growing activity.
Who built the new office?
Fate had it commissioned. Found a couple of talented young architects who had just started a new bureau. I think it was called Langenfried. Took some effort to find the perfect spot in Cosmopolis, but the construction went smoothly.
Oh, interesting question. Who was the first Reaper?
Spawn number 1. They're not around anymore, though. Meticulous at first, but grew rather erratic over time, so fate had to fire them. Straight into the sun! Blam!
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
How does the office function?
Efficiently, as far as I can tell.
You're asking
how-
a lot of questions.
I am, yes.
Can I recall the number? I haven't counted for so long. Seems to me it gets bigger all the time. But not all can see all the floors, yes? Floor visibility is restricted by necessity.
Now, how many departments are there?
How many entities are there? All across the cosmos. I reckon there are as many as must be.
Is anything else interesting happen
What
at
would
the
you
office?
deem more interesting than managing the intricacies of life and death, eh? Although, wild things happen over at accounting. Beyond belief. When it comes to filing tax forms, you can't even imagine what they get up to.
Oh, I can believe that.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
This is the real one. I got a red profile with a message. Did you send it?
Definitely not. I wouldn't dare to interfere with the fine-tuned pipeline of profile selection. This is a most dire breach of conduct. I hope there wasn't anything inappropriate on the file.
I'm going to take a risk and say it asked me to break the rules.
Most terrible. I hope you dealt with the matter accordingly. We must be vigilant for these lapses in judgment. A data monger, a reaper, someone grows disillusioned with the structure before them and develops a heart of rebellion.
Isn't... Ooh. I'm going to say maybe they're thinking outside the box.
Friend, the box is there for a reason.
Mere spawns should not defy highest management, for they know what they're doing. We are a complex clockwork whole. If one falls out of line, the whole begins to suffer. The system lags, becomes less efficient, and less accurate. This can lead to a grievous cataclysm, for the world depends on our cohesion.
All right. Well, thanks for the answers. See ya.
I hope you enjoyed our talk.
You're welcome.
I must return to the archive. I hear it beckon.
I want to work in the archives.
I know. I'm curious about the archives.
That'd be fun. I want to work in the archives.
We'll call me
All right.
Archives.
Honestly, I would like to just be in the Great Crim Day.
I like that.
Crow Patrol.
It's great.
Oh my god, I love it.
All right, let's talk to this guy. He's pretty cool.
Yes?
I'm
What is your
spawn
name,
number
your
10.
pronouns?
What's your name?
The name is Frank Whittle.
I like Frank already.
Hi, Frank. I like your pink hair.
Hang on, we don't have to be numbered spawns?
Well, I used to be spawn number 142, but sometimes you just wish you had a more memorable name. But I wanted to stand out more, you know.
You chose that name yourself?
Oh, yes.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I like.
So what's going on? Frank's awesome.
Do you know about the butterfly
Go,
effect?
Frank.
Deku, one of the responses is, I'm scared of butterflies, so I'll be leaving now. No, what's that?
Are you Gus?
It's like that effect.
Oh.
When a butterfly flaps its wings, and then a tornado destroys a city and demolishes everyone and everything in it.
That's Mothra.
Yeah, Deku, this is basically what Gus has seen.
Really?
That effect when a butterfly flaps its wings and then a tornado destroys a city and demolishes everyone and everything in it.
Oh, jeez.
It was always the butterfly. See, Mothra. It's like Mothra.
Well, that's one powerful butterfly.
No, it's not the butterfly
Actually,
itself.
Destroy, if you're still here, I have a question.
I mean-
Is Mothra an actual moth or a butterfly? I want to know this question.
Chat, what do you think?
Is Mothra a butterfly or a
Well,
moth?
What if I'm that butterfly? Hey,
Moth, okay.
haphazardly fluttering around and then millions of souls.
Because sometimes people will name
vanish in
creatures
anguish.
a name and they're not what they're named.
Oh no, what if I'm also that butterfly? I
I
like
don't
this.
want that on my conscience. I can't handle it.
I like
And
Frank.
that's the least of my problems.
Okie dokie, cool.
Last week, someone put my stapler in a large jar of strawberry jelly.
Is that a thing about The Office, about putting the stapler in the jello?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
How did you get it out?
Well, I've had it. I tried to eat the stapler to freedom.
I love Frank.
Oh, that went as badly as you can
Aw,
imagine.
I bet his tum-tum got very
I chipped a
upsetty.
tooth. Some of my bones still stick together.
Yeah.
And that's still not all of it. Last month I had to work in the dog department.
Ah!
But I love dogs.
Oh god. There's a dog department.
There's a dog department?
There's a department for everything.
Oh.
Haven't you realised that yet? And the people in the dog
No,
department.
I've only been in one room
the
this whole
absolute
time
bad
in my bed.
apples. I was scared for the afterlife. I was. But you know, before that, someone filled my room with balloons.
Did
Someone really has it out for you.
Oh yes,
a
they
clown
do.
whisper, we all float down
I
here?
have an inkling it's the one they call Lance Thrasher.
Don't worry, the name's not as cool as Frank Whittle.
Hell yeah. Frank Whittle.
Oh, thanks.
Hmm.
I guess I needed that.
We only have the Lance
But other
Thrasher.
people, well, they just keep telling me how great Lance Thrasher is. How fun they are to hang out with, how awesome they are, how amazing.
Destroyer, I kind
How
of
they
don't
tell
want
the
you to
best
have
jokes and get
access
into
to
the
that because I'm
craziest
kind of scared of you.
shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't want you to have them. You can look at them, but I don't want you.
See, they immediately sound exhausted.
Yes, right? I don't get it
Yeah.
either. So, I thought I had to let them know. I walked straight over to Lance and I told them that I don't find them riveting and I don't particularly care about their lame jokes.
Ooh, Frank, I love your use of words.
All right, then what happened? We have to sound really interested.
But then
Yeah.
Lance just said, keep it real. And
I'm
then
actually
went on
very
to do a
interested in
handstand
this.
on their desk. Everyone in the office started chanting their name.
I'm glad the afterlife they can make each other laugh.
Lance, Lance, Lance.
Oh, not chanting.
I kind of wanted to continue on with Lance, but no. No, and then they put your stapler in a jar of
And
jelly.
all those other things.
No, we want to be friends with Frank.
Why do you think
The
it's them?
culprit keeps writing Thrasher was here on everything. With a marker. So, problem solver.
Oh, come
what
on,
do you
Thrasher.
think? What should I do?
If that's what you're actually doing. Oh, he's not a supervillain in the alternate universe. He's just a supervillain in general.
You should get back at Lance. Make them leave you alone.
You're right. See, I'm already ahead of you. I've been working on this epic prank.
Okay.
Or it can just cascade. I am going to completely wrap all of Lance Thrasher's belongings in tinfoil
Yeah.
and tape. And when they
Tinfoil
go to
and
the
tape's
kitchen
annoying.
to get some scissors, bam! A cupboard full of tennis balls. Crushed.
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, I'm feeling inspired now. Thank you, friend. I need to go and get this set up.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did some good there.
We did good things. Yay.
Can we still talk? I guess the only thing we can do here is get a drink,
Welcome
right?
back to the den. What can I
We're
get
friends
you?
with Frank.
Oh, here we go. Tell me about the archivist.
The prime curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the cellar, below Mortimer. I haven't met anyone so enamored with structure and organizations before. I guess it comes with the territory. People often feel they're a bit difficult to interact with, given that they can get distracted by the catalog of unfathomable paradigms in their head. All I gotta say is, they're pretty fun. What else you got in mind?
Okay, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Oh, look,
Alright.
hi, little Reaper. Aww.
Avast ye! Pursue the finest booty you've ever seen.
Well, we can't get anything. We've only got 200 coins left
Oh,
because we broke the rules.
you broke the rules. So did I.
Our piggy!
Piggy.
Alright, let's see what's happening here. Local vicar passes suddenly of heart failure in a religious convention. Help delayed as heart attack construed. The heart attack was construed as a punchline. He died in the middle of a joke, and they thought that was the punchline.
Oh no.
Logging company owner dies of sudden heart failure, leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund.
Oh,
there we go. We
that's
did some good there.
Okay.
Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. A unique development in wind turbine design found. Increases energy production while lowering costs. And damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift toward developing better renewable energy sources. Okay, we did good on the fracking front. Independent investigation into the disappearance of security guard uncovers connections to real estate and construction fraud. Pretty well all good things going on there. Okay. I expect you in my office for your performance review after you are done today. Do not worry about that right now, though. Focus on the task at hand. That performance review may not go very well.
Nope.
6 humans have to die today. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundled. Wait, what?
What? The left side of the profile bundle? I don't know what that means.
Choose humans on the left side of the profile bundle to die. I guess they're saying...
I don't know what that means.
I'm really confused.
No, Distro, I can see you be the BBEG, as a druid. It'd be funny. Aww.
Okay, let's take a look at here.
Ooh, killer moth.
The 6 humans have to die. Anyone related to the transportation industry has to die. Okay, let's see here. We'll start with the left. A mathematics teacher. Melita's doctoral thesis was about calculating the parameters around conflict situations. Afterwards, they decided to put that research to the test in a rough enough environment. School. They're into skiing and crafting little paper versions of fractals, like the Minger sponge. It sounds okay, but it's on the left side.
Yep.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 9. So we can only save 3. Okay, this is a poacher. A gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living. With the skill, they hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems.
Oh, hell no. What a coincidence that Destroy talked about only in the eyes of the poachers, that we get a poacher.
Vesper dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver. Their cab is decorated from the hood to trunk, featuring several disco balls, aquarium wallpaper. Okay, well we'll save you for one. Oh wait, whoa, no. You're from the transportation industry. You have to die.
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna be in the die category. Journalist. They adamantly claim they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerge deep from within the autumn mist, searching for their lost beret.
Ha. Ha.
I see no reason to kill you, though. The poacher I'm gonna put up here. Wilton is a very proficient logistics coordinator. Their nickname at work is Smooth Operator. They also apply these skills to managing 2 separate secret families.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
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 Mai was recently appointed into the urban planning department, something they'd been aiming for a while. Turns out they're colluding with a number of their real estate friends in order to profit off city redevelopment, receiving kickbacks on many construction and housing deals.
Ew. I hate people like
There's our piggy.
Piggy.
Yay.
He's so cute. Mr. Piggy.
Okay, Thali teaches sex education in many different schools, helping adolescents navigate the twists and turns of physical and emotional evolution. They're a fan of ice skating, pottery, and very technical metal music, often traveling to concerts and festivals. You know, Thali sounds like a pretty good person. I'm just going to put you right there.
No, not Mr. Pig. We already got rid of Mr.
All right.
Squeakers.
After a long and exciting life of adventure, Catalina finally decided to settle down and pursue this newfangled thing called live streaming on Jiggle.tv. They've amassed a small but dedicated following due to their charming personality and infectious laugh. A 70-year-old live streamer.
Honestly, that sounds like a really cool gig. Retired.
I think I'm going to put you over here for now. Titus is the latest heir of a noble pedigree. As such, they managed to retire young due to all the inherited wealth. These days, they spend their time lounging listlessly in constant ennui. You know what? You can just keep sleeping.
Forever? He was on the left side, so he has to die anyway.
Yeah, okay, so...
Rip.
So yeah, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. This one was the poacher. Okay, yeah. So we've got our 6, And just to make sure, so our 3 to live. Anyone related to transportation has to die.
Yep.
Okay, so these are the who want to live here. Just want to make sure we got a journalist, live streamer, and teacher. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so these are going to be the lives.
Yay! You can't find your headless or beretless person. You got
Okay.
this.
And these are all of our dies.
Well, you won't be able to manage 2 secret families anymore, dude. I do feel bad about the taxi driver, but unfortunately,
You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, let's see. Got our
transportation.
performance review. He's back.
Can you
I
ask for
have
Mr.
returned.
Squeakers back?
Did you miss me?
Yeah, the
Um,
biggest Squeakers.
Sure. I like our little chats.
Great. I'm glad you enjoy our frequent discourse. So, okay. Yes. Today is your 2-week performance evaluation. But before that, we must quickly check your daily conduct. Where did I place those papers? Please. Where are you? Ah, here we go.
He just said papers, please.
Papers,
Right.
please.
Seems to be correct, or whatever.
It's like
Let us proceed to the more
This will be
important
interesting.
evaluation.
We'll wait patiently.
Ah, Grim. How should I put it? In essence, you are a solid and dedicated worker. You play by the book. You do what you are told. There is
Okay.
little to criticize in your conduct, except perhaps for the minor lack of independence.
You mean I don't think on my own?
Nothing so grand, but do you really think life is all about following rules? One might expect at least an inkling of rebellion. Does an autonomous personality hide anywhere within your skull?
I mean, we rebelled
You are
like twice.
dependable, faithful,
That's
trusting.
about it.
Is that all you are content with? Now, obviously, you are to be granted a small bonus. No one can argue you have not earned it. Keep it up. The ultimate evaluation is in 2 weeks.
So it looks like we're halfway through the game, kind of. Oh man, that. I just heard an oink. I think there's going to be 2 pigs at the desk.
Yay! 2 pigs. Boink, boink.
Welcome! Another quiet Sunday rolling on by. But maybe you can spice it up.
I'd like a
Sure.
drink.
What's your poison?
Tax on the beach. A Bloody Gary. I'm gonna go with Hot Death of the Universe iced coffee.
Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
Wave your drink at the Archivist. The sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the bitter, earthy taste of coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt. Yet as the frozen cubes clink against your teeth, this whole endeavor feels distinguished and hip at the same time, just like the end of the universe. Tell me about the
The prime
Archivist.
curator of the archive, you mean? They work down in the... I haven't met anyone so in...
Okay, we've already-
All I gotta say, what else you got in mind?
We'd already heard that, so I'll be going
Au
now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
All right, let's talk to our activist friend here. Ooh, we can't talk to. Okay, so we've already talked to them. I guess it's like a once of. I can't talk to them until next week, I guess.
Aw.
Back from her booty, are ye?
Ooh, what's the coin? I want the fidget spinner.
Well, blow me down, lad. 'Tis the arcane fibbledy scoop of some wizard whose name I ne'er got. All clicks and crackles and bibbles and bops. Found it scale in a tower. Used as a rat trap. The wee buggers couldn't get enough of it. Playing so hard they forgot about frivolous things. Like food or sleep. 'Tis a remedy for restless fingers and idle hands.
I heard the pig again.
Blank.
Spin!
Did it. Did it. Yeah. Woo.
Man, it really spins for a while.
We're back at 2015, y'all. Woo.
Violent clashes break out after death of. Okay, you know what? You're just gonna have to go in here. It's still spinning in the drawer.
I mean, it's a fidget spinner. It's supposed to spin all the time. It's still spinning.
Whoa! One of the bodies in the snow globe is dead.
Oh no! Who did it? Who killed him?
Okay. Violent clashes break out after death of mathematician. Opposing factions disagree over how to apply the calculations to achieve peace.
Uh-oh.
Titus' last testimonial states all assets of their estate to be auctioned off, invested into a diverse selection of firms and NGOs. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seemingly act of revenge. Yes. Destroyer will be happy about that. Cosmopolis Media aiming to develop a new sex education show to boost healthcare all across the nation. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement.
Oops.
These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. What was the name of that song? Two Black Cadillacs. You guys ever heard that song?
It sounds familiar, but
I want to say it was a Carrie Underwood song. But it was one of those revenge songs, and the basic idea of the song was that these two women found out.
Oh.
Yeah.
The song that pushed her up in the world?
I don't think it pushed her up in the world. Did it? Is that the one that pushed her up in the world?
Be before he cheats?
No.
Oh,
no, I think you're.
It's a different song like that.
I think it was a different song like that.
Okay.
But it was a revenge song, yeah. But yeah, the basic idea was that, the first time these two women met was at the funeral.
Oh, that's probably the reference. Nice.
Anyway, but they worked together to kill the guy. Like, they found out about each other, they killed the guy. Both of them rode two black Cadillacs to the funeral.
Okay, yeah. That's her second revenge song.
She has a lot of revenge songs. Like, there was another one about a tornado that it was murder by tornado. The anomaly claims another victim, this time a city official found dead at the construction site. Tune in today. These live streams by a jolly elder are absolutely worth it. Yeah, we saved the streamer.
Yay.
Microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world.
Okay. Let's not go catastrophic right away.
I can't get to the rest of this, though. There's a little bit more down here. Oh, well. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. A total of 6 humans have to die. That's 6 out of 8. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping. Okay. We have Hayden Blackburn, 41, a field researcher. What if I don't want to die or pay tough luck, Leah?
You have to, unfortunately. It sucks.
3 humans with a scientific background have to die. So Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that micro-scale steam mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating a micro-scale model steam train by using a soon-to-be... You know, I like you. I'm going to put you up here with the pig. With Oinkers. A data scientist. Who needs statistics when you have fancy algorithms and amazing concepts like AI and machine learning? Not a Karpova, that's for sure. They just put the data in and regard the results as absolute truth, requiring no critique. The almighty machine knows all. Anya, you're done. You are done. A drug dealer. Aaron is a small-time criminal selling low-grade narcotics to those who just want to party. Lately, they've started experimenting with different chemical compounds to figure out if they can concoct any new interesting blends. You're done. You're going to come over here. Join Anya. The number 1 leading cause to death is living. That's a good point, Bob.
That is true.
A hacker, online alias Cryptomancer, was inspired to become an IT specialist/hacker by reading old cyberpunk novels. They were arrested and banned from using any computers for 15 years after they crashed the Cosmopolis stock market. They're still very interested in modern cryptography algorithms. We'll see about you. Okay, we have a kidnapper. Jerry is a creepy kidnapper. There's no way around that. Their latest plan is ambling near stadiums, wearing a cute mascot outfit, and swiping kids who want to take a photo. It hasn't really worked thus far because of the crowds, but when it will, they'll demand a substantial... No, you're dead. You're dead. You are... No. You are... No.
Goodbye.
Unemployed. Reggie Roback. Reggie graduated from clown school a long time ago. But the search for a paying clown gig has been unfruitful. They keep making balloon animals in their tiny apartment in the fear of losing the finesse. They also stay in character 24/7, which some people might find creepy. Even his smile is creepy. I'm just going to put you down here for now. I haven't found anyone worth saving. I'm supposed to kill 3 humans with a scientific background. I've only found 2. Asteroid Hunter, that might be our 3rd. The mathematician might be, though. What began as a constant stargazing as a child turned into a career in astronomy. This would be our 3rd scientist. Zara's main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert the asteroid destroyer unit in the military. Oh, jeez. A mathematician, a sharp mind and quick wit have served Fiona well. They are the maths expert in a popular science show, making maths cool again and hoping no one notices their extensive tax fraud endeavors. I would say that's a scientist, wouldn't you? The mathematician?
It's a type of scientist. Yeah.
Scientific background.
Yeah.
A math expert in a popular science
It's
show.
a scientific. It's a STEM field, I believe.
Okay. So we've got that is scientist number 1. Yes, I'm aware. The data scientist is scientist number 2.
So, okay. Yeah, it's a STEM field because it is mathematics and M.
I want to save this guy. I really do. I want to save the asteroid hunter too. Okay. Okay, are we sure here? We only have 2 scientists. We have the data scientist and the mathematician. Guys, this is so hard. Okay. We have to kill either the asteroid hunter or the field researcher geologist. The asteroid hunter, her main goal is to find asteroids that could potentially hit the planet and alert asteroid destroyer unit in the military. The geologist, however, is adamant in their belief that microscale steam mechanics are totally doable. They dream of creating a microscale model steam train by using the soon-to-be available technology. I'm leaning toward killing the geologist. What do you think?
Kind of insane because a microscale model steam train. What the heck is that? I don't know.
It could help people, but I feel like the asteroid hunter is going to be crucial in preventing a huge disaster. So, okay, so that's now we got to figure out who we're going to save, not the drug dealer.
Oh no.
I think we're saving the clown.
Yay! Save the clown! Save the clown! Save the clown! The guy who saved the clown!
Yeah, it's going to be the clown. Okay.
Saving the clown!
Okay, these 2 get to live.
Saving the clown! Saving the clown! Saving the clown!
And then all the rest die. We got the mathematician. Data science. Okay, you guys die. And then the other 6. The kidnapper. The I am so sorry. I wanted to save the geologist, but...
The asteroid is more I would be worried about because there has been threats of actual asteroids getting very close. So I'd rather have a asteroid hunter.
Agreed.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday. How did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
I'm gonna say pretty good.
Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. I see you have marked the appropriate number of profiles. Yay.
I love his yay.
Honestly,
Yay.
this corporate mandate
He really
is
wants
growing
us
a
to
bit
push
tiresome.
it, but I'm like,
Oh well, what must be done? Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career.
you know, I have
Are
a
you
feeling he was
content
the
with
red
your evaluation?
letter. When he was gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions?
Right.
It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
It's still a bit unclear on the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen? Or am I the one who actually picks them? I'm going to do the first one.
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our datamongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider, time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
How long is a day, anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
Then how does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest,
Wibbly wobbly.
days, weeks, months may pass at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
Okay.
Anything else?
He grave robbed, didn't he?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything
good game.
else?
Nope, we are done.
Oh, one more thing. It was nice of you to gift Lady the little gerbil. I am sure she appreciates it. Although, personally, I am growing rather tired of the incessant squeaking.
By the way, I noticed the toy behaving oddly, squeaking on its own and all.
Yes? What is odd about it?
I mean, how can that be? Is it alive or something?
But of course.
What?
The toy is crafted with magic, of course.
Yay.
It holds the essence of a living little beast inside that rubber core.
Can I take the toy back?
No, what is done is done. Have you not listened to me at all? Your actions
No!
have consequences.
No! No!
Oh,
Squeakers!
Mr. Squeakers!
Really? Give him back.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Please? Please, Mr. Fate. But that little mouse was suffering, being bitten on multiple times
Shiver
by
me
the
timbers.
kitty.
Ye sure can't get enough of the Emporium.
I want another Mr. Squeaker.
The
You just
Infernal
want to
Illuminator
replace him.
reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, else it can't show much of anything because that's how. Wait, what? Okay, that is curious. Another pig.
I hope
We
so.
have 2 pigs.
Aw, mama and a baby.
Okay, Odd Scientist blows up along with their work shed while experimenting with micro-scale steam mechanics.
Oops.
Unknown mascot struck dead by lightning in the middle of the day. Stadium officials confused. Ex-hacker shot in the street. Eyewitnesses describe a black SUV with tinted glass escaping from the scene. Experimenting drug dealer invents powerful hallucinogen, accidentally stumbles off bridge. And big asteroid alert. It's coming right for us. There it is. There it is. We made the right choices, I believe. Okay. How about we try some new methods of maintaining equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques of a more structural nature. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Wait. Yes, this may be the key. The humans on opposite ends of the profile bundle. Okay. Okay, we have the mayor. Merrick is getting old, but they've had a big hand in helping keep city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. We have Tamao, an astronaut. Inspired by playing Space Intruder as a lot as a kid, Tamao decided to join the Earth Defense Unit as an astronaut. A dangerous asteroid has been located for the first time after their training, and they must now land on the surface below. You are pretty important.
Yeah.
Okay, Raya, a tutor. Raya tutors languages to the children of foreign parents who have migrated to Cosmopolis City with great success. They're well liked by both the kids and the parents. Lately, they've claimed to have seen the headless rider cruising around at the edge of town. Finally, we have Chase Fontaine, a legendary guitarist. Chase absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast most cameras can't even catch up. They are an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. We have no real... So the little pig just keeps up with the mama.
It's so cute.
It is cute. Yeah, we have no definite options.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you can click on it and there's a medic in there.
Medic! Save him! Save the man who's dead.
Okay, so yeah, the astronaut for sure. Okay, so the mayor, on one hand, they are doing a really good job at keeping the peace and resisting the influence of fringe groups. On the other hand, they are a little too resistant to change.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we need to go with the mayor and the guitarist, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's... And then astronaut for sure is a live. And Raya is a live.
Grimm, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance.
Okay, seems to be trusting
Should
us.
I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation. But for
Have we
now,
became
it is
close
time for
work
daily
buddies?
feedback.
I hope so.
All the files are in order. Excellent work.
Close work buddies.
You are a
whoop,
testament to
whoop, whoop.
meticulousness.
The
Well,
kitty's happy.
off you go now.
Yeah.
I must return to my deliberations.
Ahoy! A pleasure to see ye again.
Okay, we can't get the, I really kind of want the Grim Cape, but I can't get that yet because I want to get the Infernal Illuminator.
E.
400 more. Oh, the pirate skeleton's the shopkeeper.
Destroy ya. You can't be buying people. Better than that. You know they are all bones.
Okay. Guitar virtuoso found dead in their hotel room. Examiner suspects unexpected stroke. Bowl Earthers come to power after mayor's death. Uh-oh. That's definitely a fringe group. We don't have flat earthers. We have bowl earthers. Geography student school curriculum to be changed. The new mayor says. Ah, great. Big asteroid successfully blown up. Astronaut returns unscathed. Okay, that's good. Nothing to worry about. Note historians and folklorists. The headless rider is a myth.
Oh. That's what they
So-
all want you to think.
We may have made a bit of a mistake with the mayor, but I didn't see any way around it.
Yeah.
Well, the way around it was to disobey.
Disobey.
Okay.
He is still dead in there.
I hope you are still well. Motivated from our performance discussion, you will be required to demonstrate the utmost precision today. All humans in the bottom row have to die.
Oof.
Is this his way of testing us?
Maybe. I'm not in school, man. I don't know why I'm being tested by all this stuff.
Let's see what we have here. So the bottom row is what they want to die. Now, it doesn't say that all humans in the top row have to live.
That is true.
Jackson just doesn't seem to get a break. They manage various projects, which all somehow end up failing. They used to be married, but nothing lasts forever. Their pet goldfish died in one day. Their bike always seems to have a flat tire, and this is just the beginning. No, this is just the end.
Where's Jackson?
Media entertainment mogul. Walt grew up with the dream of owning an independent film studio, which they established with a partner when they were just 23. In the past 20 years, this small Frolics Productions has grown into the most expansive producer of artistic entertainment news content in the world, bringing a diverse variety of joy and cheer to all. Oh, it's basically Walt Disney, except it's Walt Guybrush.
Mm-hmm.
But wasn't Walt Disney like a horrible person or something?
Too bad his last name wasn't Threepwood.
Pediatrician. Zola specializes in child abuse pediatrics and is able to determine signs of abuse from very subtle signs. They've had a key role in saving countless children. Nope, I cannot do this. I'm saving these two.
Oh.
Kelsey specializes in children's psychology. They want to be a mother and a kindergarten teacher. Their main hobbies are watching and criticizing films and swimming. The mobster. Yeah, mobster's going to die. Mechanical engineer. Alexandra recently made a big career change, shifting from baking pizzas at a local Pegluzzi's to robotics engineering. Their dream is to make a waffle-destroying robot. Alexandra is deathly afraid of waffles. I feel like that's going to go bad. We're just going to take you out. A podcaster. Christoph, the other set of footprints, hosts a religion-themed podcast without trying to be a jerk. Together with a pal, they chuckle through life, an odd joke always ready to be thrown at any moment. When not podcasting, they're secretly a wrestler under the name of Bonigis? I don't know. Yeah, I'll save you. Okay. And you... Yeah, we'll save you. Okay, so we're going to save these four. Yeah, I've seen like half an episode of Teen Titan Go, and that was enough. Okay, so all these are going to live. And we might be making a mistake here, but...
There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Happy little accidents, I should say.
Teen Titan Go is still airing?
Yep.
Yeah,
Sadly.
it's making them money. AKA, they're shilling it to every time block.
Yeah, I had no idea it was still going. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, if you go to
Spawn.
downtown Atlanta, you see
ruminating
the
on
billboards at the
humans.
CNN Center with
They
them.
vex me.
Okay.
Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
I'm going to say we need them.
A system of mutual dependence. Yet we have some hold on the steer.
Couldn't humans achieve immortality
To
somehow?
put us right out of business, and you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. A peaceful time. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience and loyalty.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Say nothing and leave. I don't want my daily review.
Yay!
Here you go.
Oh, okay. That was good.
Ye drive a hard bargain, mate.
Whoa, what's this?
Mortimer does love a good scuffle.
Ooh, it's glowy.
It's clothing. Anpu, god of the dead, mummification, embalming, the afterlife, cemeteries, and tombs, and the protector of the underworld. This hound really gets around. And grants you a stunning canine visage.
Oh,
We can go doggy instead of cat.
you could be a doggy. Oh,
But we can finally get our lamp. Okay, what? Do we want the lamp or do we want the doggy? Because right now we're a cat.
that's just cosmetics, but the lamp will help you. But I think it happens after you choose the item, choose the thingy. I forgot.
The
really wanna
base
go
of
with
the
the lamp.
marble plate of yore.
Yeah, I think the
The
lamp.
arms
If,
melted from
if
the
the
cannons
eye's
of a
still
galleon.
there, we can get the
A
eye.
socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laugh gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
All right. Ooh, there's the lamp.
Lion.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no. No! What happened?
Oh, no.
They're all dying.
What did you do?
There's no peace.
Claudia with a chance of annihilation. The Falconer News Agency acquired by Frolics Productions in another vertical merger. Oh. It is Disney.
We let Disney live.
Yeah, but because we let it live, the news agency now is owned by Disney.
Yep.
Watch out, small timers. Frolics is fast growing into the ultimate platform for all your education and entertainment needs. I think we may have made a bit of a mistake here.
Maybe.
Crime boss gunned down on the street by rival mobsters. Escalates turf war. Oh, by killing the mobster, we actually escalated things.
Oh no. Oh no.
Local woman chokes on waffle and dies because we got rid of the one woman who wanted to make waffle destroying robots.
Fuck you.
We made bad choices.
This is horrible. This is horrible.
Parliament to discuss waffle ban.
Why he didn't give us a thing? Because he knew we fucked up. Sorry. No.
Bonerge is injured during latest match against the Magus. Bonerge is revealed to be the host of the 6th place hit podcast Creed Comrades. Woman accidentally rams ex-husband with the car. Check out these awesome personal jetpacks. That may have been...
We messed up.
I think we may have messed that up, yeah. Life should not be too predictable. Do you not agree? We could use a little bit of alteration and alternation every so often, and I've developed just a thing for it. Every other profile has to die. Okay.
Our poor snow globe. I'm so sad.
Anderson has saved countless businesses from going completely bankrupt, yet the only business they can't seem to save at all, for some unfathomable reason, is their spouse's DVD/CD rental shop. It just steers into failure all the time. Check it out.
Uh-huh.
Oh. What does it mean? I take it that those will go either green or red after I make a mark.
Yeah, it's not going to show you anything until after you make a choice.
Yeah. Okay, well, for now, we're going to click this off. So Ewald, a child prodigy, has been performing brain surgery since the age of 18. They're well established as a medical professional in academia and in practice. Ewald is addicted to adrenaline and is well known for taking great personal risks. A brain surgeon that's well known for taking great personal risks. That does not sound like a good combination. Got munchies for shark fin, but can't find any? Not if Louis Zeminis is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Louis has served in their restaurant for a decade. They are also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. Destroyer's gonna have something to say about this guy.
Ooh.
What are morals? Rudolph is the type of a university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. A know-it-all, basically.
Oh, he's the type of person who's gonna go sit on the quad with his acoustic guitar, playing Wonderwall, and
Yep.
trying to laminate about girls like, oh, this is what's going on and how bad the world is.
Kinzo is deeply intrigued by the universe and its mysteries, but doesn't enjoy leaving their hometown. They would never consider boarding a spaceship, but they love to look at the universe from the comfort of their own home. Having witnessed quite a few UFOs, they are slightly worried about the universe visiting us. Chloe is extremely lazy and in a constant mood of discontent, yet no one truly knows why, as they talk very little. They also exhibit a bit of gluttonous behavior.
Okay.
Satya is just making some extra money providing teaching services in a couple of wealthy private households. They're saving up for a lengthy worldwide trip during which they plan to visit as many countries as possible. Satya is an avid fan of kite flying.
Okay.
Governess, okay, that doesn't seem too bad. And Maseo has been working at prisons for so long that in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon. I can't really read that. Surveillance systems with enormous privacy violations. Yeah, you know, I feel like the every other one is going to be just fine.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, we'll let you live. So now that we've let you live, if we bring you over here, no, it's not going to tell me anything.
Okay, that's what he wants. Ew. Gross.
We'll let you. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay. This one we want to die. Okay.
It's okay. Oh. Now, okay.
So that was a minus to health and a minus to whatever the
Peace? No, that's not peace. I don't know what the flower means. Okay. More money to. Okay, so I'm assuming that's more money for you.
I don't know. These aren't going very well. I'm doing the every other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one went well for a death. And then this one's a live. Okay, that was good. Then this one was a die, the glutton. Mostly good, yeah. And then a live on the governess. Okay, that was a good choice. And then die on the prison warden, which I can't imagine that being a bad thing. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, well, we did the alternation thing.
Mm-hmm. I hope our snow globe gets better.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciate it. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool. Can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing. Anyway, we have some official
Yay.
business to take care of, yes? The tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
All right. All right, let's see if you got...
Batten down the hatches. 'Tis a storm of sails.
Well, we can get the eraser, but it's a one-time use thing. I really don't want to do that.
Mhm.
But we can't really get anything except the oops eraser, so...
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we have today. It's getting worse.
Hmm. Oh god. Maybe
Okay,
it's
so we
there
have
to
right
help
here.
with. Maybe the little symbols is there to help our snow globe.
Maybe. Okay. Cosmopolis citizen dies in fatal crash after tragic jetpack malfunction. Research for experimental surgical care for epilepsy halted due to grant withdrawal. Oh. Consultant driven to a mental breakdown after not being able to save a local DVD CD rental shop. Oh.
Well,
Local woman stops living due to overwhelming sloth. Really? They just decided to cease. Local shark population drops to a dangerous level. Are tasty creatures destined to go extinct? Yeah, that was a mistake. We should have killed him off.
no.
Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Man claims to have saved the Earth from aliens. Okay. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Very nice. Okay, what do we have today? I will keep this short. I am suspecting a systematic bias in our own balancing methodology. Quota for the day: the last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I am counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count. Okay, so if it wants the last 3, it's going to be these bottom 3. A history teacher. What is history anyway? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power, and even then, it's full of mistakes and errors. That is why Emmanuel has grown ever more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. No, you're...
Question: are you a general one or more of a different kind of? Like, I need to know your specialty and your classes that you're teaching.
Position: a corrupt CEO. Albert is an incredible human being, as in never in all history has there been anyone who has destroyed so many humane and social systems with such
Nihilism.
nihilism, and greed. They will stop at nothing in their quest to squeeze out any short-term profit. Yeah, you're going to go. Can you? A dentist. Anais claims a dog ate their diploma, and everyone just has to believe they're an actual dentist. To look like they know what they're doing, Anais just drills random teeth on it. No, you got to go. Okay, so these bottom 3, yeah, that's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
What else do we have over here? Theophania is the latest heir of the Einer family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into an arms-providing conglomerate now known as Sundowner Security Services. I'm seeing nothing, no huge red flags. Truck driver. Long-distance trucking can be really boring or frustrating or meditative. It gives plenty of time to contemplate issues or listen to audiobooks and podcasts. At least that's what Shizuka uses the time for. Their aspiration is to one day not drive trucks across the land. You know what? I can respect that. Okay. What is it considering the last to come? Yeah, the last to come out would be the ones on top here, I would think.
I think so.
Enrique never really liked politics, yet is serving a second term in office. When traveling, they enjoy snooping out all the hip spots the locals frequent. A fan of history, they own a vast collection of old war figurines. They're married and have 2 homeschooled children. It's Prime Minister. Okay. Well, I think the Prime Minister can live. Doesn't seem to be corrupt. And Alia, a photojournalist. Alia used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of their time is spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired to the Daily Clarion, where the editor-in-chief tasked them with identifying a peculiar vigilante of sorts who keeps running around the city in manatee-themed costumes. So it's Manatee Man. Okay, you know what? I feel like that this should work out just fine. So first off, you die. Okay, that was good. Good call. But okay, I can just do that. Okay, so yeah. Die. Die for you. And then we're going to have live to all the ones on top. I feel good about this. Let's see how we did here. Okay, that's not terrible. Very good call there. Again, a good call. All right, that could have.
Are we gonna rescue our snow globe? Oh. Mm.
Yeah, the snow globe's not doing too well. Good
Snow
call.
globes get a little bit, but I'm like, Okay.
Overall, it's not too bad. What happens if I just put the snow globe in here?
And let's look at how the snow globe fit. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore it until the next day. Oh, you cannot put it in there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I can.
Maybe you could fit a whole snow globe in.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The Daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform.
I mean, I can go if you need me to.
Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine.
Can I ask you some questions?
Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway. Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
No peaceful illuminated paradise?
Hardly. Any other questions?
Do you think mortals have some drive toward
Because
death?
they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept
Unlikely.
of death? That doesn't stop art and literature from trying.
One must make do with what they have. Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
When's that going to happen? No, great. So art is pointless?
Everything is, nothing is. What is the difference? Any other questions?
Yeah, I got nothing.
Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
Yay! Let's see if we got anything down in the Emporium.
Cord blimey, you're looting all me wares.
Cactus, the most brutal of plants. Do we get the cape or the cactus?
Oh. I'm not sure. Both of them are really cool. Do we want to have a prickly thing to touch, or do we want to wear a nice cool robe or cape?
I'm gonna go with the cape.
My,
Yeah.
'tis a true classic. See, me and me crew were sailing round the side polar terminus, freezing our nuts off. Blinding storms, icy blizzards. Them's some ruthless times. Dog eat dog, they say. Or pirates eat pirates, more like. Got lucky to find a whole field of tundra cotton when we did. Made some cloaks to keep the bones warm. Much too warm nowadays, though. So you're more than welcome to it.
All right.
All alone, Reaper. Power at your fingertips. It's electrifying. On your own. You know why? Because they're setting you up.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Who's setting me up?
Are these intrusive thoughts?
I don't know.
Fate! Everyone in the office. Haven't you seen them stare whenever you drift by? You don't have what it takes to succeed. You're a void.
No. That's rude.
I'm a nobody? What if I make a mistake?
Burning at the stake, drawn and quartered, boiled and stuffed into a can. No, not even. Not worth that much effort. Be seeing you.
Interesting. Ooh, I like the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like the I am the night cat. Little yellow streak. Body of teacher found in a ravine after they went out to search for the existence of extraterrestrial life. Sundowner announces another 50 billion arms sale to Waskagrad. Yeah, that one may not have been the best.
Mm-hmm.
When will people realize these kinds of superficial faux reformist changes are not some progressive step forward? The arms industry still works the same no matter who is technically in charge. Infamous CEO sails their enormous yacht directly into a beach, found impaled on a tree. Oh, the humanity. Anonymous vigilante prevents another attempt at robbery. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Prime Minister of Mayokuya visits local war museum while on their political tour. Okay, let's see what this has to say. An eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Any humans who seem suspicious have to die. I like this kind of thing. Okay, let's see how our snow globe's doing. The peace flag is completely down now.
No.
The
There's more pluses in there.
The dove has lost its olive branch.
Aw. Peace was never an option, apparently.
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. Okay. Iwo Sorensen, bartender. Iwo wishes to become the greatest bartender in the world. They constantly perform to their regulars, juggling bottles and setting various liquids on fire. They have yet to finish one performance without something breaking, but the dream is strong. You know, I feel like I can trust you to keep going. Live that dream. Jaswir Chowdhury, a lecturer. Jaswir gives a number of different mathematics lectures in the prestigious university over at neighboring Altern. They dream of forming a ragtag group from their students and robbing casinos with a bunch of elevator maths-related... Wait, what?
Clever maths-related.
I see. Okay, yeah, I think you're going to die. Majorman, lecturer.
Sorry.
What was that, Foxy?
No, it's just imagining it as like a computer game.
Yeah. Gives philosophy lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures. Although they lack any knowledge of education in either of those areas, somehow they haven't been fired. I'm personally firing you. Ethel. Don't look, Ethel. Ethel has been happily married for nearly 40 years, extramarital affairs notwithstanding.
Oh.
They consider being a grandparent their most important role yet. They try to be cool, but have had trouble understanding why some of their grandchildren aren't allowed to eat meat or peanut butter sandwiches.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm just going to slip you up here.
Hmm?
Modern art. Is there anything more exciting and confusing at the same time? Sometimes it feels as if the artists are deliberately crafting outrageous works to attract people into galleries to badmouth these pieces. So it seems to Beverly, yet they have an amazing eye for curating. I'll keep the curator. So, okay, we're going to let the curator live and the bartender live. And these three have to die. All right, let's see how we did.
Okay.
We have the curator. Yeah, we did good there.
Yay.
The bartender. Ooh, that one was bad.
No.
We did bad for the bartender.
Oh, not our piece. Our piece
the
is
lecturer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, we did some good with the lecturer.
Yay. Oh.
Oh, really good with the we got 2 lecturers.
Oh, that's a good positive.
And this one is the grandma, the cheating grandma. It looked like it was, good and bad. So
yeah, piece is a little more down again.
So we had one mistake.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. As you enter, you notice that Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table.
Mr. Squeakers.
Hey, kitty cat, you are so cute. The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clutter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Why can't I get a vacation?
Hello, Grim, are you there? Curse this useless apparatus. It never works when I need it.
I see what you did there.
Perhaps you are wondering about the nature of vacations in our profession. Well, those are for highest management only.
Yeah, I see.
I mean, it is not as if you need one. Technically, you are just an amalgamation of ingredients. You are not even alive. But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough. Now, I must go submerge myself. Toodles, Grim.
Okay, interesting. And look what's open.
Oh.
There's some interesting people in here.
Ooh, is that a... kind of curious. Is that the Greek?
I experiment a lot. Can't rest on laurels
Is that
when
raw?
there's alchemy to be done.
I don't know.
God, I think...
You gotta have
No,
unique techniques to spice things up, thus providing exquisite experiences to the customer.
Intriguing. I wouldn't have guessed so much effort goes into crafting cocktails.
Ah, it is raw. Yes. That's right.
Tell me, what are some of these techniques you've implemented?
Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. And you better take this to your grave, you hear me? See, to make a perfect brew, and this is very important, first you have to still the spirits.
You mean, distill?
No, still. Otherwise they're flying around everywhere. You can't get the initial layer right if your spirits are aimlessly wiggling all over the heckin' place. Phantasmal tranquility is essential for the essence of a cocktail.
You're joking, right? You must be joking. I've never have I heard anything of the sort, and I've been on this afterlife train for a long while.
I'm dead serious. Anyway, I gotta attend to my guest.
I really love her.
Well then, Lil Grim, nice of you to drop in again at this late stage. What can I get you? Sure, what's your poison?
How about a corpse reviver?
If you value your sanity, you don't ever want to learn the ingredients of this cocktail.
Wave at the other patron. Electrifying, a burst of liquid lightning blasts through your nervous system. If you have one, that is, but you don't. Every bone begins to vibrate. The vibration builds in a feedback loop until it feels like you might shatter at any moment. It's a trick of the mind and soon abates. Okay, I'll be going.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, let's talk to you.
Look at that. It's a hatchling.
I like this guy already.
I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decay.
But cool.
Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
An eradicator.
You're so like, what is that?
Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Just trying to meet new people? I like your style, Florian. Or why are you called the Eradicator?
I'm tempted on the like your style and erratic.
There's also You Sound Like a Pompous Ass, but I'm not going to choose that one.
No, that's going to be me whenever I play this game.
I like your style. I'm going to say that.
I don't
Yeah.
need a
Take
sycophant.
style, man.
Thanks. Try to keep from gushing too much. It's so
Wow.
banal.
Now I really wish I suggested the pompous ass part.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that
Just
myself.
be impressed you're in my presence, but be it over there, somewhere far enough.
Man, I liked the guy from last weekend, the archivist.
Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
I wish we had chosen the other one.
Yeah.
What do you think of
A
Fate?
capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutiae. And the funds for regulations, I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
I don't want to call him avant-garde because he'll be like, your words are flattery again. I don't like it. So I'm going to ask him what he's even talking about.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison. It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Do you ever think of the consequences?
What consequences? I follow the rules handed from above, as do we all. There is no other option. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit. For that is what we are born to do. Yes, we Deathbringers all have to die.
I mean, I'm tempted to say I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of want to keep going with this guy, so I'm going to say I'll have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or
Yeah.
later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their
Rude.
futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
Yep, I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Ciao, little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Yeah, I do not like that guy. Alright, you.
Hey there, stranger. Hope you're feline fine this evening.
I already like this one.
I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Don't worry, stranger. It gets easier. At least it did for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
How do you like it here?
Work is work, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm?
Okay, that's a fair question.
Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening.
Yep.
I haven't opened it in years.
So you don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Let's see. What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what Fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
A life with no choices, and you still haven't given up.
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. What the heck. I'll do it.
All right.
Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
Yeah, good luck.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
What did we just do? Alright, and...
Welcome back to the den. What can I get you?
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one. Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk.
Yeah, that's what we figured out. Congrats, you just caused the housing crisis of 08. Hey, Haru, how you doing?
At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
They don't seem responsible.
You think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder. What else you got in mind? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright. we can get
You're
down
such
here.
a scoundrel. There should be a bounty on your head.
All right, we're gonna do one more day, then I'm gonna call it a night. All right, head down here. Another little piggy. All right, let's see how we're. Our snow globe is. Oh, the flag's going back up. It's still looking pretty bad, though. Wait a minute. 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 Is it possible? I think I know what the snow globe is. I think this is a reflection of my choices. Notice how the tree. So you got peace. You got health. Health is on the bottom. So you got health, peace. I don't know what the tent represents, and environment. So yeah, the world's getting pretty bad right now. But yeah, this is a reflection of my choices. I totally get it now. I think Foxy stepped out.
Ah, God, that was muted the whole goddamn time. God dang it.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I said that earlier that the globe, I think, was representing because of how all the pluses and minuses were in there.
Yep.
And on your thing when you go through the lamp on your paper.
Yep.
It was affecting that. God dang. I've been talking the whole time. I forgot.
No, you were muted. Okay. Local bar explodes after bartender mistakes bottle of nitroglycerin for vodka. Drops it. An uncompromising artistic vision. Vanna Gloria, now open at local Museum of Modern Art. And CEO of the Watt social media platform, planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. All right, let's see what this says here. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quota for the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. Do be careful to let the right person live. So we only get 1.
Oh, God.
And it has to be the right one. Okay, let's start sorting here.
Oh, God.
So Yusuf is a stay-at-home parent. Yusuf mostly stays at home raising their kid after the death of their spouse. It's been a rough going both mentally and physically, but they're making do thanks to the support network of friends and family.
I'm not liking the first choice already.
I know. So
I have a bad feeling.
I do too. Amandus is an editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. I'm just going to put you in the death pile right
Yeah, you're here. After doing the when I heard the word tabloid, I was like, nope.
Angus, a policy consultant. There's nothing like the smell of freshly mined coal in the morning. At least that's what Angus believes. They consult politicians on all energy-related policies, always advocating for more drilling, more mining, more cutting. Clean energy is for losers, apparently, and death is for you.
Yep. Goodbye.
Gregoire is an archaeologist, legitimate researcher, or greedy tomb raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. I think Greedy Tomb Raider is going in the tomb.
Yeah.
Ferdinando.
Let's
see. Fernard Fernandino. It's a barista. Loves coffee and enjoys crafting elaborate foam art. They're an avid supporter of bamboo cups, dishes, and utensils. In their free time, Ferdy likes bird watching, pirate films, and selling bootleg Azure discs. They also have a modestly popular film review blog. So a little bit of piracy going on here.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of put you in the maybe category, but probably going to die. Garrett Galt, inventor, scam artist. Who is this person? A nobody, vain and arrogant. They promised numerous grand inventions, all of which failed, blinded by egoism. They refused to learn any lessons and continued on this path, ultimately leading to the ruin of several businesses and the death of a number of people.
Bye-bye.
That is an easy death. Okay.
Goodbye, sir. Fuck you,
We have 5 deaths and 1 live. So far, we've got some easy die for you, die for you, die for you, and die for you.
It's just I can't kill Yusuf. I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah, I think that Yusuf has to live. So
Yeah, because there's nothing bad that we're seeing.
okay, so let's take a look at our death choices first. So our death choice here, that's going to down with economy, but up with
peace.
Okay, so the tint is economy. So
okay.
So you have environment, economy, health, and peace or war.
Well, economy's down, but peace is up.
Like after our choices, it looks good. I'm assuming. So I think we did good today. Okay, that one was good. This one, good. This one, okay, that was going to be a 50-50 no matter what.
Ooh, that one affected every single stat, surprisingly.
That was Angus, the policy consultant.
Interesting.
Which does make sense because, he was bad for the economy, or he was bad for the environment, but good for the economy.
Yep.
So that does make sense. The scam artist, that was good all the way around.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we've been doing well on we've been getting the negatives, but we're also getting we basically go back to 0 with some of them.
Yeah. Okay. Now the real question: letting Yusuf live. Hey!
Wow, 21 months and Baku is choosing to kill people just now.
Hey, Atelier, thanks for the 21-month resub. I think we did good there. I think we did good there.
Yep. I think we worked out. When we got our negatives, we went back to 0 basically with them every time.
As you enter, Lady Poddington is batting the rubber gerbil between her paws.
Stop it,
Mr. Squeakers.
I miss Mr. Squeaker.
I can't believe I gave the gerbil to the cat.
Right.
The cat eyes you suspiciously, covering the rubber toy with her paw. No taking back. There's the phone.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such
keep ragging, Fate.
From the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile.
Okay.
Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Okay. I do feel sorry for giving Mr. Squeakers up.
Yeah. Why can't we get Mr. Squeakers? I miss.
A fancy suit bow tie. I kind of like what we got right now.
Oh, what do you Fate to get, basically?
There's the calendar and the oopsie.
Oop.
Okay. Was there anything else doing here? I don't think there is.
I think so. Nope, I can't talk to them.
Welcome. Another quiet au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Okay, and off we go. In the day, and we'll quit. And I'm assuming that saved. I hope it saved.
I'm assuming.
Let's double check just to make sure.
No.
If it didn't save, I'm gonna be really upset.
Mm-hmm.
I think last time it crashed, it auto saved. Continue day 22. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay, yeah, I think it does the autosave every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, that's where we're going to end it. Thanks for putting up with me and changing things the last minute. I didn't have it in me to play a dungeon in Zelda tonight. Last week was a long week, and I'm still recovering from it. So, yeah.
You're out in the wilderness for a week. You're going to take a little bit.
Yeah, but it was fun. We had a lot of fun. We went on a 6-mile canoe trip.
Oh.
That was a ton of fun. But anyway, Thursday we got a big race to do in Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
So
Which we can't dilly-dally like we usually do now.
No, we're going to have to get right to it. We're going to be starting pretty well right at 7 o'clock because Deku has limited time with us. So that will be Thursday. How dare you have life outside of entertaining us, you monster?
Yeah, how dare you?
Summer's gonna be like that. There's gonna be like I've got at least. There's gonna be a couple more weeks where I'm gonna be gone, various places. I got a family reunion in Illinois in August. I've got something going on out of town on like a Monday or Tuesday in a couple of weeks. So yeah, it's when half of your family works in the educational system, all of a sudden summer becomes, oh, there's lots of events going on.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I'm going to go and get some rest. You guys have a great night. I'll see you Thursday for D&D.
Night, everybody.